Step number 5, commitment to our values and standards. We're still in the interview. We've done the mug of pennies thing, and we're still in the interview, and we just need commitment to our values and standards. Now in the interview is the time to tell people about our values, what we stand for in this business and what we don't stand for, and to get their commitment to those. And what we did was, in our store, we had a list of about 24 things you had to do in our business every day to make our business work for our customers. Number 1 is you got to be here on time, because if you're good but you ain't here, you ain't good. And we had a list of 24 things you had to do every day to make our business work for our customers. And we handed that to them and said, could you do all these things every day? Could you do these every day? Because if so, there's a line down at the bottom with the word signature under it. And we'd like you to sign there. That sounds like a contract, doesn't it? And it talked about what they could wear and what they couldn't wear and how things would be done in our business. And we spelled it out and we didn't apologize for it. Do you think Disney apologizes for their standards? No. And you shouldn't apologize for yours. Some people will tell you that you have high standards because you're old and mean and cranky. And the truth is that you have high standards not for that reason, but because confidence is the number 1 factor in people's decision to buy or not to buy from you. And you cannot have people behaving and looking and acting in a way that destroys confidence. And it is about customer confidence, and it's about feeding our kids in this business. And it is about you not destroying that confidence. And anything you do that does that is not going to work here. No apologies. You can dress any way you want, you can behave any way you want, just not here. So we had the list of 24 things you had to do. Say here, can you sign that? And you know, if we hire them and after a couple of weeks, they're not bad, but they're really struggling on point 14 and 15, our store manager would invite them into her office and say, you know, the first 2 weeks you've been here and we've had a number of chats, but you know, you're still not really where you need to be on 14 and 15, and I believe this is your signature. Now we got a couple of ways we can handle this. Number 1, we could lower our standards to fit you in. Do you recommend that? Hardly anyone ever had the guts to recommend that one. We could lower our standards to fit you in. Number 2, we can get you up to our standard. Number 3 will be the topic of the next meeting. That would be the alternate career decision, wouldn't it? And you know, sometimes they'd say, well, you know, I thought I could do this and I can't. So I think I'll just try some other line of work. And they leave. It's their idea, it's their initiative, it's their dignity intact, and they need their dignity intact to go and find the next job. And sometimes they say, no, I just need another week, I can do that. So you write in your book 1 week later, and Mary will now be up to our standard on 14 and 15. You look in the book next week, is she or isn't she? Get agreement to your standards, and then you got something to talk to people about. Something specific. I have a general feeling that you're not fitting in.